Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Tony's Timepiece Review. Today is March 1st, 2019, and I'm bringing you my third video of the year, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new watch I got today, the Junghans Max Bill 2018 edition, and it's a Quartz watch. Believe it or not, I bought a Quartz watch. And the reason being why I bought a Quartz watch is I just bought that Hamilton. I bought spent $7 grand on a Rolex less than a year ago. And although I've been getting rid of some of my watches, I just wanted something I didn't have to put any maintenance into, and something I could just wear and not worry about having to wind it or whatever. And so, again, and plus, I wasn't sure I wanted to throw out the money on a Junghans automatic, which I kind of wish I had now at this point. But don't let me saying that fool you into my review, okay? Because I'm going to get right into it. Junghans has been around since about 1861, and I might be wrong. I'm just, at this point, trying to memorize when it was, but in Germany, they're handmade in Germany, and they're a Bauhaus watch. Max Bill was a designer, very famous designer, I guess, architect, and this is a watch that's kind of iconic as a German watch. It's 38 millimeters. Again, a quartz movement, Swiss movement. I'm guessing maybe probably a Ronda or an Etta. And it has the green back. And also the cool thing about it is the date aperture, which you won't be able to see very well. The numbers are green and with a white background, as opposed to your either normal black numerals with a white background or white numerals with a black background. So that's kind of cool. The crown is just a general type crown. It's not signed. The buckle is not signed. And the strap is cheap as fuck. So for the price point, they could have put a little bit more into it, maybe a better strap. I mean, I just got this watch tonight, and I've taken it off maybe 2 times, put it back on, and it's already showing signs of wear. So I can already tell this strap isn't going to last. So I've already got various different straps in my Amazon inbox that I'm going to probably buy for this watch, because that's not very good. But for the price, again, you've got now, there's all different types of names for plastic crystals, Hesselite and whatever, the hard lux or whatever you want to call it. It's plexiglass. And it looks awesome the way that it's domed. What did I pay for this watch? I think almost $500. And they could have put a sapphire crystal on it. They could have signed the buckle. They could have put a better crown on it, or at least signed it. Just put a fucking J on it, man, for Junghans. Whatever, man, but it's like they're cutting corners. And here's the thing. In today's watch market and watch companies, man, it's very competitive. And not only, it's always been competitive, but, the thing is you want to stay ahead of your competitors, you know what I mean? You got brands like Nomos, who started in 1990 in Glashütte, Germany, who've surpassed almost all of them, It's the attention to detail. And if you don't have the attention to detail and you're cutting corners to make a watch, and you're relying on a name like Max Bill, granted famous, whatever, that's cool, but you can't cut corners nowadays. You just, especially nowadays, man, when the watch market's so soft, and there's so many other brands out there. I mean, honestly, if you, Uku, oh, here comes my cat. Oh yeah, there you go. Walk right by. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Honestly, man. Okay, so it has the Junghans. It's a Junghans. It's nice. It's a Bauhaus watch. It's very simple. I really like the watch, actually. I mean, as far as its reliability, I can't tell you anything about it, but it's got a Quartz movement, so how jacked up can that be? But, you know, if you would have put like a MVMT logo on it, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, this watch, I wouldn't say if other than its Junghans, um, if you said it costs $20, I believe it. It's not like so that's kind of the bad side of it. Um, it's extremely comfortable on the wrist, which I really like. I like the fact that it's Junghans, and granted, not all watches feel like they're made with this super high quality, but again, with I'm not trying to rag on it, but for the money, I don't know, man. I guess it's okay. Put a different strap on it, and you'll be fine. It looks good. I mean, it's got the name. Again, it's the name really at this point. But other than that, I'm not really thoroughly impressed with it. I don't regret buying it. I mean, I'll wear it as soon as I put a different strap on it, because this thing will probably wear out in a fucking week. I do like the green date aperture numbers. The strap has green on the back. I see what they're trying to do, but there's not a whole lot to say about this thing. I mean, you either like them or you don't. They're not for everybody. I like the watch, but I say I like it, but I've got all these negative things to say about it. But it looks good, and it's still 316 stainless steel. Other than that, I'll just take a drink of beer and say Happy Friday, March 1st. And there's another brand called Junkers or Junkers. I don't know much about them either, but I think Junghans is like the sort of primo of the German watches, and I'm not including Lang & Son or Glashütte. But as far as these style of watches, I mean, they've been around for a long time, so the heritage is there. But look what Movado did, you know what I mean? I mean, they went from being an iconic brand to just a fashion brand, you know what I mean? They're not worth anything anymore, I've got a brand spanking new Movado museum piece, blue dial, blue lizard strap, and I can't sell that thing for shit, you know what I mean? Sold Hamilton's easy to sell. All my other watches I have had no problem selling, man. I can't sell them Movado. I don't think those will retain any value. I don't think there's any resale value in it necessarily. So, but if you just want to have a nice looking watch and a German made watch on your wrist, I'd say, yeah, why not, man? I mean, you can't really go wrong when you spend $400 or $500 on a Quartz watch. But then again, if you're not a watch fanatic, go out and buy a fucking piece of shit Vincero or MVMT or something like that. Anyway, sorry for all the bad language, I fucking swear sometimes, but all right, I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday night, and I will take another swig of beer. Peace out.